Hello there. So today we're going to be looking at if statements and else if else statements. So as you know, you're gonna have your basic Java structure here. I forgot to close it here. Well, really I didn't forget, but you'll see in a minute. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna ask a question, as you can see here. We're gonna ask for the user to input enter. So this program is called grade check, all right? So you have your scanner to allow you to put the scanner class to allow the user to input here scanner.nextInt right here, and you have your question here, which is what your user needs to input or answer. Enter your score from 0 to 100, not more than 100, and then int score, the input here, the score will be held in score equals scanner.nextInt. Next one. Now we're going to create your if statement, right? So you're going to say if, and it should change color. And you're going to put the brackets like this with nothing inside, basically. Let me just get rid of that with nothing inside like this. And then, yeah. And then afterwards, you're going to put your condition inside the if statement. So if score is less than or equals to 90, right here, then I must have um outputs, different outputs. So this is my condition. So if my score is less than 90, is less or no wait, if my score is greater or equals to 90, that's the greater sign. My bad. Then system print excellent, as you can see. So it's gonna go here and print excellent. So now we want more options. So for lower grades. So afterwards we're gonna say if else if score is greater or equals to 70, then print out good job. So if it's between 70 um to 8 to 89, then it's going to be um good job. But then if it's more, if it's great, if it's 90 or more, it's going to say excellent. So we need more options, right? If your score is greater than 50 or equals to 50, meaning from 50 to 69, then you just passed. You passed. That's your message, you passed. And then if your score is less than 50 here, we put no condition because it's the last statement, so it needs no condition. So this will execute or will be printed out when all these are negative, meaning that 40, meaning that your score is not greater than 50 at all. It's below 49. It's 49 and below, so you need to study more because obviously you failed. So now let's run the code and see. Let's copy that file and then remember Javik, then space Control V to print to paste the Java. Ooh, then Java, Control V again to paste and enter. Enter your score. Let's say 80. 80. Good job. Let's compile the code again and run it. Enter score. Let's say 99. Excellent. Now let's compile it again, and this time let's put 49. What? Oh, sorry, I didn't compile it. That's why. Let's put 49. You need to study more because obviously you failed here. Um, let's put 50. As you can see, 50 says you've passed, which is great. Now let's go on to another program which shows the else statements. So your basic Java structure here. Yeah, then let's get started. So here you're gonna have your user input. So this is age category. So user input is gonna, or the questions the user is gonna see is enter your age. Int age holds your actual input from the user. Scanner.next int. So it's an integer, it's a whole number. So if age is less than 0, then your printout statement should say invalid age entered because you can't be less than 0 unless you're a newborn. But even when you're born, I think you're a day old or something like that. So yeah, if your age is less than 0, system invalid age entered. Next, if else if afterwards. Else if your age is less or equals to 12, you're a child, obviously. If you're from 1 to 12, you're a child. Now, the next one, if age is less or equals to 19, meaning that if your age is from 13 to 19, then you are a teenager since here 12 you're a child, next number after 12 is 13, but it ends at 19, so you're a teenager. So let's see what happens when you're if age is less or equals to 59, then you're an adult, obviously. So meaning that if it's above 19, I mean if it's 20 to 59, then you're an adult. And then the last option, which is else instead of else if, as you see here, is because you're a senior citizen, meaning that you are old, basically. This is just a nicer way of saying that you're old. So basically, your else statement needs to have a body with these two brackets when you make it. As you can see here, every if statement has it, and every else if statement has it, and every else statement has it. So now let's run this one and see how it goes. Age category, copy. Now compile it, Java, or rather Javik, Control V to paste dot Java, enter, and then you're gonna say Java, then Control V again, and then what's your age? Let's say 67. I am a senior citizen. Let's compile it once again. Um, I am 4. You're a child. Okay, fair enough. Let's compile it again. Let's say, oh, that's not a number. Oh, I didn't compile. Third, fourth, yeah, 13. I am a teenager. As you can see, the code runs. So basically, if I can put the code let me resize it. So basically, your if statements executes the correct statement or the statement that is valid, and if none of your given statements are valid, it's gonna execute the last statement, which is the default statement when everything else is false. So if this all is false, this will be printed out. So if I put 0, um, oh no, sorry, if I put 0, this will be printed out. Usually at the bottom of the what you call it, the if statement, but it's okay to put it at the top. The way you understand it's better. So yeah, there you go. So in order to create an if statement, you're just gonna say if open your brackets, um, do your little opening and closing tags, which are these, which is your body inside here. It's the body of your if statement, and in here you give your if a condition, right? If age is less than 60, then I can say system.out.print you are young and you're not 60 yet, so it's going to print that out. So that's how you make your um, if statements. And under here you're going to say else if for the next condition, then you give it the condition, and then when you're done you're going to put your else statements alone. So let me just get rid of all this. As you can see, else if has its own condition. So else if will have its own condition, if will have its own condition, else alone won't have its own condition. Thank you.